Hi Scorpio, welcome to your November 2021 He Said, She Said reading. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name's Richard.
And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Scorpio, doing a dual reading, either side can resonate as yourself. Feel free to swap the energy around. It is a general reading. And of course, if you're cross-watching, either side can resonate as a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Let's have a quick look at the oracles. We've got the Wisdom card, which is interesting because as I was meditating on your energy, I kept getting the Hermit card. So it does feel like after a curious journey, wisdom is being gained.
All right.
We also have the card of curiosity there, and of course curiosity killed the cat. Not that it's going to kill you, but it is going to make you wiser after this. So let's see what's going on here for Scorpio. We'll start with the past energy, move on to the present, the near future, advice, Scorpio, what's happening in the environment, hopes and fears, potential outcome, what is hidden or unexpected, and the overall energy for the month.
Past, present, future, advice, environment, hopes and fears, outcome, what's hidden, and the overall energy.
Yeah. Well, the fool never learns unless the fool goes and tries, and I feel that that's the thing. This is an energy of somebody who has already taken that journey, that is learning something as they go.
It looks like it might have been ill-advised.
Possibly.
We've got the Four of Cups in the reverse here on this side. So coming out of some sort of depression, coming out of not a time of not accepting something, not being open to something.
Yeah, okay. In the past, we've got the Four of Cups. You know, for a lot of you, this will resonate both as you, Scorpio, because the person most on your mind may be you at this present time, only because of this very Hermit energy. So if you're on your own here, I feel like this both may resonate as aspects of yourself.
You know, the possibility is that you were feeling depressed, so you decided to try and shake things up a bit. Yeah,
you did something. This speaks about being interested, fascinated, or inquisitive. I feel it's more like out of boredom. Somebody here who was bored in the past, got inquisitive, decided to go out and like open up Pandora's box here and see what was there.
Okay, we've got the Three of Cups in reverse here. Yeah, that's good times. You see, that's going out, having good times, but perhaps ill-advised good times with that Three of Cups in reverse. It's a story here of this point. If we're talking about this being the same person, doing addictive activities, possibly because one is bored.
Yeah. And with the World in reverse, it seems like it's still ongoing. This hasn't yet completed out, this cycle.
But we do have the King of Cups over here, which is a good sign for you, Scorpio, because it's talking about, especially with this Four of Cups in the reverse here, I feel like it will close out in the very near future, and that you are gaining some sort of emotional stability, which is good.
You know what I got there from Spirit? It may be that this side is if you didn't take the journey, things would pretty much you'd still be in this state of dissatisfaction with yourself, with your life, unhappiness. But by taking that journey, you end up with that King of Cups energy. But let's see where this goes.
We'll see what goes in the future.
Yeah, I feel like this is if you didn't do it.
Right.
You know, there'd be feelings here of regret. You know, okay, well, you know, it may not work out, but it probably would be worse if you didn't do it to begin with. Do you know what I mean?
So with that Fool in reverse, it's something that appears ill-advised, but is perhaps the best thing to do anyway.
Yeah, it's like one of those things like it's risky.
Right.
It's a very risky thing, but it may actually be more of benefit to you taking that risk and doing it rather than not doing it and staying in this place of regret, boredom. Yeah.
Again, look at that, the Emperor as the outcome. Yeah, that's the thing. You become the captain of your own ship.
Yes. By taking the risk.
Yeah, by taking the risk.
And, we only learn by... How do we learn? Well, often we don't learn by sitting at home.
No.
Watching the television.
No, we learn by getting out there and getting amongst it.
Travelling, for instance. Some of you, maybe that. For others of you, it's just...
getting out, meeting people, taking a risk, doing something you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah. Getting out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
Or uncomfortable zone. What had become uncomfortable. We've got the King of Wands in reverse, which is associated with this Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is staying in that, not being satisfied with life. It feels very much like not being seen, not being recognised, staying, we had letting your light shine, staying in the darkness, saying, oh, well, other people can have their moment in the sun. I'll just stay back and not put myself out there. I won't take the risk.
Yeah, Seven of Wands. It's putting up some boundaries and saying, well, this is staking out a claim is what I get from that.
Yeah, standing up for what you want.
Standing up for what you want, standing up for what you believe in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a look in the environment. Justice in reverse. Well, standing up against injustices. Oftentimes in life, what makes the difference between somebody who appears successful and somebody who appears to have failed, quote unquote? Well, it's how they deal with injustice.
Yeah.
How they deal with life is unfair. Nobody said that that life is going to be fair and that everything was going to work out right. People were going to treat you well. You were going to receive all of your rewards for hard work. You're going to get the best life possible. Everything is going to be roses and rainbows and unicorns. Nobody said that. But how you deal with the reality of life determines how successful somebody is in reality. Those of us who recognise that, okay, yeah, life is pretty crappy, just in general, but there's also some really good moments in it too, and recognise that, like it feels a little bit like learning to live with the bad things that happen in life, accept those.
The ability to, when you get knocked down, to get back up again.
Yeah, well, it's, the old tub thumping of Chumbawamba, right? Life knocks us down, but we can get back up again. But the people who stay down and say, you know what, I'm just going to stay down and hope nobody notices.
They're the people who failed. Yeah, failure is not really failure. It's failure is when you don't get back up after you get knocked down.
Yeah.
Devil in reverse. You see, that's the thing. Taking this risk is actually what takes you away from these addictions, from the ennui, from the boredom.
Yeah. That devil, I feel, is that voice in your head that tells you can't.
You can't, that's right.
You're not worthy. That's not for you. That's for other people.
Yeah, but he's in the reverse there, which is good.
Yeah. Hopes and fears. We've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Well, this is someone who doesn't try, who doesn't take the chance, who feels something, very drawn to do something, follow their heart, but yet doesn't do it out of fear.
Maybe even promises they're going to and then doesn't deliver on that promise.
Fear of it not working out, fear of rejection.
Yeah, we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. As a hope or a fear, it's about not taking that time out, not taking that time to heal.
Staying too long in that place of hurt and pain that happens to everyone after experiencing something really traumatic in life.
Again, it's more the consequence of not doing based on what you're seeing on this side.
Staying in that place of, you know what, oh, that was really bad. I never want that kind of thing to happen again, so I won't ever take that chance. I took a chance and look what happened to me. So I'm never going to take that chance again. I'm just going to stay, and I'm going to close that box. Okay. What's hidden here is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, I feel like this is people. I'm picking it up as discord amongst a group of people who could be family, or could even be people who are like family. You know, it doesn't mean necessarily blood relations, but people who are against this. You know, oh, don't do that. No, don't do that. Stay safe. Stay safe. You don't. You know, they seem to be against taking this risk.
I also see it as consequence too, a loss of legacy if you don't take the risk. Possibly,
yeah.
Yeah, we've got the nine of Swords here is what's hidden. Well, you know, even though you're taking this risk, you're still worried about it. You're still anxious. You're worried, well, is it going to work out? So there is that fear. But you know, it's the thing is with fear is that it's like a soldier in battle. All soldiers are afraid. Courage is overcoming that fear.
Yes.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. On this side, we've got the Sun in reverse, because this is what happens. It's like two sides of the same thing.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't do what they feel they really want to do, well, their life will be okay. It won't be bad, but they certainly won't reach their full potential.
Well, no, I actually see the opposite. I see that they may actually end up failing.
Well, I feel like it's not exactly failure as per se. It's just staying with what is.
Right.
Staying with the known. Staying in
the comfort
the
zone.
okay.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
Which is, for some people,
okay.
Exactly. You know, not everybody goes for the brass ring, right?
Right.
But if you want to go for that brass ring,
you can obtain it.
You can obtain it.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
You're going to be anxious. And look at that Queen of Swords as the outcome. You know, the ability to control your own life. You know, I said over here, the Emperor being the captain of your own ship. The Queen of Swords is also the captain of her own ship, making decisions and saying, well, look, this is what I'm going to keep in my life, and this is what I'm going to cut out. So I think that's the overall. We're talking about not having control of one's life. You know, just sort of riding on the waves, letting the waves take you wherever, or actually controlling your life and taking aim at what you want.
Yeah, it definitely is someone with strong boundaries, and I love that with Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands there, because it definitely is that.
It's a very positive side.
There's a lot of power.
A lot of You know, it's not all roses and raindrops.
No, but they don't expect it to be.
But you don't expect it to be.
Yeah, it's someone with wisdom.
Right.
Someone who hasn't got their head in their clouds, has very real expectations, and makes good decisions as a result of that.
That's right.
Let's see, I'm going to pull one more card here before we go to the extended Scorpio. If this is your story, please do join us. The link is down below. I'll be clarifying, so Richard will be putting down some more tarot. He'll be doing a Lenormand reading. I'll be pulling some tea leaves. The link is down below. If you prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy shop. The link for that is down below as well. Let's take a look at this card here. Analysis and awareness. While we share common traits with all other living entities and are indeed linked to them, our humanity is best defined by our awareness of ourselves. You know, we alone can look up at the sky and contemplate our role in the universe. We alone have the freedom of choice and the capability of rational thought beyond just mere survival and procreation. We alone can question relative values and choose right from wrong. Our consciousness, though, is both a blessing and a burden. It provides us with the ability to ponder and to question. More than any other living entities, we have the capacity to consider variables and options for the future and to be either encouraged or concerned about the possibilities. So it tells me that being aware of the dangers, being aware of the possible pitfalls is both a blessing and a curse. Should we be aware of it? Absolutely we should, because as we get older, we still have that fool spirit, that beginner's mind, that ability to start fresh. But each time we have to start fresh, we tend to get to that place that we get up to the starting line of our new start, and all of those fears of, oh my gosh, all those things that happened to us in the past, and we fear the repeat of those things. Rather than fear the repeat of those things, what we have to keep in mind is that we're not the same person we were when we made those past decisions. We've learned from our mistakes. We've learned from our past failures, and we need to trust that we've learned from it and that we won't repeat that mistake again. So that's the energy I'm picking up here, getting to that starting line of a new start in life and recognizing that all of the things that you've gained from past experience is all there with you, all of the knowledge. So what is there to fear? Less, actually, as you get older, because you're more aware of the pitfalls. And that Seven of Wands tells me that you're going to be careful not to fall into those traps, Scorpio. So we'll talk about this more in the extended. I hope that you join us there. The link is down below. If you're a member of my Band of Gypsies channel membership, you can watch them here on YouTube, the extended readings, at the top tier level. If you're interested in joining my Band of Gypsies, I'd love to have you. Ways that you can join: you can click on the join button below, or you can look in the box below for the link. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget, if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or go to my Etsy store, and the link for that is also down below. Press that thumbs up button, guys. It really is very important for the channel. A small thing, but it really does mean the world to us. Drop us a comment down below, and if you are a newcomer, I'd love to have you subscribe. Thanks again, Scorpio. We'll talk to you in part 2, or we'll speak to you again very soon.
Thanks, Scorpio. Goodbye and good luck.